Good morning. Today is day one of Vlogmas. And I'm not planning on uploading every single day, but I'm trying to do every other day. The goal of this is to focus less on the consumeristic aspect of Christmas, which so many Vlogmas videos are highly focused on, and instead focus on slowing down and being a little bit more conscious. I'm going to hit up the thrift store today. I am looking for some potential thrifty gift ideas, as well as something to make an advent calendar. A few years ago, I made this really cute advent calendar to celebrate presents over presents. And I really want to do that again this year, just to inspire getting into the season in a more sustainable way. I think I've committed a pretty cardinal sin, which is waiting until December to go to the thrift store. I really should have been thinking about this 3 months ago. But you know, that's all right, because if I'm encouraging you to do this in December, then maybe it'll be the proof that it's still a viable option. I'm gonna head to the thrift store. Okay. Do you want to come with me? Oh.
That's the new stuff.
I don't know, but we could get treats. I'm really hoping that I find something that inspires me to create a advent calendar that I can reuse next year. Maybe a little cabinet with drawers or a tiny dollhouse, something like that.
Let's see my closet.
Yeah. Wow. It's so organized, baby. Do you want me to look for some baskets at the thrift store so you could store some like off-season stuff up here?
Sure.
Oh, look at the cute pooch. Nala is the cutest Christmas pooch, and I will be taking absolutely no comments. I just have to write a few scripts before I go. It wound up taking a little longer than I thought, but I was able to hit up the store before they closed around 3 o'clock. This Salvation Army is usually one of my favorite places to find clothes and other accessories. I think this basket might be perfect on top of Justin's closet. It's a little beat up, but I do think that I can fix it. What do you think? Do you think it would look good on top of his wardrobe? I think I am going to get the basket. But then I found the absolute most perfect thing I was looking for my DIY advent calendar. It's this tiny little furniture. Unfortunately, it's kind of expensive and it only comes in the set, and I only want the little tiny hutch. So I'm going to have to pass, but if I find something like that next year, I'm definitely going to snap it up. I also think the little decals on it are kind of creepy. So I would have painted over it, which also kind of felt like a crime since it's vintage and all part of a set. I don't know. This painting is definitely haunted, and you cannot convince me otherwise. However, if her face weren't torn, I probably would have bought it. I'm going to buy these mugs and use them to create little hot cocoa baskets for gifts. One of my favorite easy things to make. I will have a Vlogmas video that involves making homemade gifts that people would actually want to receive, so stay tuned for that. So I got a pretty good haul. I'm really excited about some of the gifts that I can make with this stuff. I can't believe the sun is setting right now, but I am looking for the advent calendar and then some fabric, and I need to go to the craft store to get some paint pins, and I think something cozy for Justin for Christmas. I find it absolutely mind-boggling how much amazing Christmas decor is in all of these secondhand stores. I am talking full Christmas trees, tons of stockings, absolutely beautiful ornaments, brand new socks, and they're absolutely overflowing with this stuff. I bought 2 amazing wreaths, and they even had a wreath storage bin. I genuinely just don't understand why people buy new decor when there's so much amazing decor available that's far more inexpensive and more sustainable. So I did find this advent calendar that has a dog on it, which is pretty cute, but it's just not really what I want. So I think I'm going to pass. And tell me how beautiful these ornaments are. And I feel like this box looks like something that came right out of Anthropology. The ornaments were so pretty. I don't need any more ornaments on my tree, and pink and green isn't really my color scheme, but this just could be so fun and retro and festive if that was your style. I loved them. Now I wanted to find some fabric because I really want to make some Santa sacks. I think that will be a fun little DIY craft this year. I got some fabric, but I did not find anything for the advent calendar. However, today is recycling day, so I have an idea that might work. Since we're so far into the corification of everything, I'm calling this raccoon core Christmas. It's where you eat absolutely all of the snacks and you dig through your neighbor's recycling and trash bins to make all of your decor. Let me know if you're into it, because honestly, I think this could have some serious staying power. I am walking Nala and we have chipboard success. We're gonna make a quick little PB&J snack, and then it's gonna be time to make an advent calendar. This is gonna be a trust the process sort of thing, and I can't wait for you to see how it turns out. So here's my full thrift store haul for the day. I got this poinsettia in Bell fabric. These snowflake ornaments, which I thought would be super cute to tie onto gifts. Got these 2 giant mugs that I'm gonna use to make hot cocoa baskets. I got these adorable little mixing bowls. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do with these, but I think just wrapping up some baked goods would be like really lovely presents for people. And then I had to get these books. I think they're so silly and really fun. So I'm excited to dig through these and maybe be inspired for some crafts. And then I got this giant basket. It'll be perfect on top of Justin's closet for some off-season clothes. But now, most importantly, we need to be making the advent calendar. So I'm going to use some cardboard. I think I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna cut the wings off, and then I'm gonna do it as a long board. And then I'm gonna take some of this chipboard that I got out of the recycling bin, and I'm gonna make little windows that'll open. I hope it's gonna be cute. I hope it's cute. We'll find out. So all of Vlogmas hinges on this advent calendar idea. Each day, or every other day in my case, I will be opening one of these little windows and I will be completing the task that is on it in a more sustainable way. Using a white cardstock, I cut out a bunch of little squares and I'm going to write on each of those the activity for the day. Then with the thin chipboard, I'm going to create an overlay of doors that'll open. And let me tell you, this scoring process took so much longer than I thought it was going to. If you had an X-Acto knife, this would probably have gone a lot faster, but using scissors was, this made my back sore, let me tell you. But essentially you're cutting out a long H pattern, and then at the ends of the H that are open, you'll just do a little tiny score so that way the doors can open. And then I repeated that 24 times until each window had its own little shutter. Then I wrote down different activities, things that involve giving back, or experiences like seeing lights or going to go see a musical, or even on Friday I have being in a musical because I'm opening Holiday Inn and bringing Christmas spirit to lots of people all over Southern Maine. And then I got to doodle with all those paint pens, which was honestly the most fun part. It only took 5.5 hours, but it's done. I'm going to clean up and then I'm gonna hang it with a bright red ribbon tomorrow. Yeah. I'm using old promotional magnets to stick this to the fridge